Good evening, guys. So, as of recent, I recently got Saitama, first of all. Yay me, I finally got him, after all the time I wasted. And I beat, Area 6 of this mission. Now, mind you, their bosses are not easy. They come with a bit of a, how's the term say, a trick. Each time you activate 3 arts, so 3 arts, every time you activate 3 arts, you will be hit by a stun or something that inflicts a status ailment. So for light or during the dark battle, you will be hit by the status ailment stun, which is impossible to break out of because your team has no defense. Why do I say it has no defense? Because I literally mean it has no defense. Because, first of all, dark units do not have a healer on their team yet. Yes, I mean it. There is no dark healers in-game as we all know it. Now, I've been trying to run this with this team right now. I've been failing epically because, firstly, the boss stun locks, so you can't prevent it either. Even if you paralyze him, freeze him, or anything. Apparently, it's an ability of theirs that comes out of nowhere. It's one of those thin air moments, mind you, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I've tried so many different tactics in trying to defeat this boss, but all in all, I have failed so many times. So, leave a comment in the section, see if you figured out a way to defeat this boss. And good luck to you guys out there. Now, I'm gonna actually just try to do a run on this with my team. Now, mind you, I'm actually gonna use Registrim because, first of all, he is actually quite a good nuker, and secondly, because this is what I'm gonna be doing. Actually, guys, I'm actually gonna be running an interesting team. Firstly, Registrim is actually quite powerful. Let me just mention that. Registrim brings a lot of damage to the table, especially towards this boss. But one of the problems being that he instantly stuns enemies. So you gotta be really careful with what you do on this battle. With that being said, I'm gonna actually have to run a different gear set. So give me a moment here so I can figure out something to run with. Because, as I said, this boss is not easy. Now, okay, I already defeated the first one. The first one being all light elementals, but that's not to be said that the boss is not easy. Each boss, both of them are pretty tough. Like I said, they activate a single art. Now, for the first boss, actually, to be honest, the dark boss is not that more difficult versus these guys if you have the right light units. That being either defensive-wise or offensive-wise. I would suggest going defensive, guys, because these bosses are not easy at all. They will bring nuking to the table to a whole new level. Versus you, they'll knock you down into a new day and age. Versus me, I'm getting my butt kicked every single time. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna just finishing up on putting the equipment on. I really was mix-matching my team, trying to see if I could find a way to defeat him, but it doesn't seem like I can actually pull off a good victory. Mind you, this is about the only team I can actually come up with that would provide me with damage, but not break. So, let's give it a try. Now remember, these guys are your anti-elemental, so you're gonna get your butt kicked if you do not have the proper gear setup. And this is one of the one of the main problems of this game, or of this battle, is because, first of all, you do not have healers. There is no healers for dark teams. So you're just running there all DPSing. So you're like, hey, okay, I'm just gonna deal a bunch of DPS and see if I can kill him. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, so good luck with that one. Mind you, I've gotten my butt kicked like 5 times over already. Right, maybe 10 if in the most. Now, with that said, guys, I'm trying to defeat him too. As you can see here, Registrim is just nuking the diplomacy to a near niche. Now, I'm actually glad I'm able to throw in Registrim here, because Registrim is actually quite the nuker. But one of the problems with Registrim is the fact that he drains his own HP in order to deal damage to the opponent, so it makes it a lot more difficult to actually try to defeat the enemies. As you can see, I'm actually doing enough damage to actually knock back my opponents here. What I do suggest bringing is a units that do HP Siphon. HP Siphon actually kind of helps out here. Also, the boss is vulnerable to blind status ailment, so I do suggest you bring equipment to that adds or inflicts blind. He's also vulnerable to paralyzation, so... But with that being said, guys, I really don't know what else to add to it, so let's just continue on. As you saw there, I activated one of my equipment here, as you can see in the bottom left hand corner. It was a shield that protected my team from damage, so I'm not going to be using anything else until... I'm not going to be using arc gauges at all until I'm able to combat him properly. Yes, as you can see, like I said before, he is vulnerable to paralyzation. Mind you, I was able to knock him back and prevent him from using his arc there, as you can see. Now with that said, I'm still risking death to beat my team. Now, mind you, he's just completely nuking me to the corner. And as you just saw there, he just completely killed my my mana bar provider. And there goes the one problem I have. As I said before, he is not easy. He's not gonna let up. And I have found no tricks or ways to prevent him from hitting you with that blade ability, which kind of keeps knocking me out. Now, every time I've actually tried to, you know, hit him with some strong abilities or gear, if anything. Mind you, with that being said, guys, I have still found, like I said, no way of reducing his damage or trying to prevent him from killing my team with that gear as you that setup as you saw before. I really have no clue how to prevent that, so I wish you guys the best of luck if you can find a way to defeat him. If you do find a way to hit him hard and knock him a peg or two, please let me know in my comment section. I'm really trying to get this tin spear, the tin staff, because it's a really good item from what I could see, and I really would love to get it, because personally I'm still getting my butt kicked, and I've got Registrim on my team just kicking everybody's butt. So this is kind of making me salty. And that being said, I'm just going to continue trying to show off a little bit of trying to defeat him. Maybe I can get him in this run. And yes, as you know, I'm actually controlling my units here. So Wow, that's unbelievable. And there goes my only damager on my team. Beautiful. And here comes the annoying ability I hate the most. I don't believe that the range should be that strong, first of all. So I'm actually gonna quit this battle. Like I said, guys, if you have any other advice for my team, then please send me what you think would be a best effective team for this guy. Mind you, when I think about it, I really shouldn't be using this gear. I should just use HP siphoning or HP healing gear at this moment when I actually think about it. Because when I do think about it, I should be using all HP stealing setups. Or HP healing, or focus on healing in general. Mind you, there's no shield that is 4-star at this point at the moment that prevents. To be honest, this is like probably the best gear I have right now. It's just good for against light types. So yeah, 35% reduction in damage. So when I throw that shield in and activate my third art, it really does help me out, save my butt right there. With that in mind. Mind you, I'm still annoyed by the fact my phone bugs out on me all the time. So. Registrum, like I said, oh, by the way, True Get Handfist, it increases Registrum's damage by a certain amount of percentage, but it also adds in, increased cooldown speed for Registrum, or skill cooldown speed, so, CT, I guess you'd call it, I failed to remember what the name was, or, sorry, cooldown speed. Increases his cooldown speed for his regular skill, so he's able to knock back more damage than most of my units. With that being said, I'm actually going to use this and actually just throw in his art into the fray, so none of these guys can get their art off the battle, because I gotta admit they're pretty nasty. These guys' arts are just disgusting when it comes down to damage. Why do I not have HP steal on Registrum? Registrum actually comes off with his own ability to steal HP from his opponents. So in a sense, he's already stealing HP off the enemy as you're doing battle when his HP hits a certain percentage. Mind you, with that being said, guys, I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to be working hard to kill this boss right now. So I'm actually gonna just hit myself with the buff and protect myself with the. And here goes the problem. Now, mind you, I'm actually just gonna. Oops, that's what I forgot to do. Let's throw in a bit of blindness into him. And of course he's able to hit me and knock me out right there. Nice. How beautiful. And I still cannot activate arts or anything of the sort for most of my team. Paralyzation lasts too long for the opponent. So you gotta, I don't know how to cover against that. Like I said, it's gonna be impossible to win against this. If you're relying completely on dark types have 0 healers. And the only thing that heals your team on dark types is about the gears. So you're just completely relying on gears? Like, what? Why would you rely on gears entirely? That's going to be an impossible feat, and you're 100% reliant on it. So, yeah. Not a good situation to throw yourself in. Now, mind you, like I said, I will be mix matching this until I actually defeat him. Let's see. What can I put on? Oh, sorry. Oh, let's go with those. Why am I using this necklace? Because firstly and lastly, this thing provides me 20% more additional stats for my team. So instead of having such a small amount of HP and defense, I'm increasing them by 20%, so I have around more increased HP. As you can see on my oopsies, like I said, my phone is literally buggy. Mind you, with that being said, guys, my team will not survive this damage. I am hoping it will, in its own way. Well, like as you can see, I'm just gonna paralyze them just in case. Oh, never mind. I killed him. Okay. Now let's activate his ultimate cataclysm. Let's go. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Mind you, I was actually supposed to try to throw it on Xenon, so that was a mistake by accident moment. And here it comes. Just to use that on there. Alright. Now, why did I use that gear while activating her art? While activating his art? Because since I know I'm gonna get stun locked in this battle, I might as kick his butt while in attempts to do the reverse. Now, mind you, with that being said, guys, I cannot fight him that easily. Can't push him back that hard because I cannot fight controllably. Now, as you can see, he's kicking my butt because I have no way to prevent him from doing any damage, and this paralyzation really does kick my butt in whole hindsight. So let's see how you like paralyzation, buddy. I'm curious if there will be... Yep, there it is, and I just lost my main damager. That being said, I've already lost this battle because there's no way I'm going to make a comeback with this one for this moment. Because watch, there goes the Dragon Blade, and there goes the Stun Lock. As I said, you cannot prevent Feint. You can't prevent Feint, so how are you going to defeat an opponent that instantly feints your team with 100% rate? Like, come on. What is going on? Are you really going to try to win a battle with Feint as your one of preventage? And there is literally no way to prevent that thing. There's no way to stop it. Apparently I can't find any food that stops it, so even with the damage reduction, I'm still getting nuked to 0 HP? Come on. Are you joking? Is it because I'm that weak? Is it because I'm that weak to the boss? Or is it because I'm just that sucky with my team? Mind you, I am trying hard enough to actually get this in. So, there you guys have it. I'm just gonna quit it here. This is gonna be my last attempt to get that gear, because I really do want it, but I don't want it so much that I'm gonna get my butt kicked like 20 times over just because of one boss, so I will wait until True Evolution comes out and just knock that guy to the floor. With that being said, yeah, I'm gonna just knock him to the floor for all what he's done to me. My suffering has become indulgent and has resulted in my anger being so strong. I desire to use True Evolution against the opponent that's just weaker than me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here, maybe I'm using the wrong gears, maybe I'm just doing something wrong here that's resulting in my failure to defeat the boss, so I don't know, guys. I really do leave it up to you to make that choice for me. and find out what I'm doing wrong here to combat him. So leave a like, a comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Oh jeez, here comes. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep recording. I really want to see if he's gonna kick my butt here.